And so a general tarot reading, and we have our first card, the Hanged Man, calling on you to do one or two things. Turn your world around, look at it from another perspective, see someone else's point of view, or literally flip your narrative and wonder if the opposite could also be true. Or it might be just saying, you have patience, let's be still for a while. Let's stop going out, let's stop pushing our energy outwards, let's just go within and ask the questions we need to ask. Take time for yourself and see if you can become enlightened on whatever it is you need to have more clarity on. And we have the Four of Wands here, which is really interesting because we are now in the third decan of Aries, and this is the card that represents the third decan of Aries, and it represents the presence of Venus in Aries. And we can see our Empress and our Emperor here, representing Aries, the Emperor, and Venus is in the Empress. The two of them brought together in holy matrimony. So this card, in the wedding, we see this bringing together of opposing forces, if you like, the masculine and the feminine. And it's said that in here, the masculine sometimes feels like he has good to do, but he's not able to do it. Very symbolic of a warring, ruling emperor who has to take care of his bride, take care of her wishes. He wants to do good. He wants to be out on the battlefield, or he wants to be ruling his domain, but he also now has to sacrifice something. He needs to come into a world which embraces his new bride. And Venus too is said to be in detriment in Aries, in this fire sign. And so Venus not in her fullest power in this wedding, and yet she's still bringing all of her beauty, all of her fun, all of her sensuality, sexuality, and bringing her ability to party hard. And we see this therefore as a combination now of these two brought together in celebration. Where is this you coming together, putting differences aside for the moment and just having some fun? It can also be a temporary respite in your journey, a time to just mark occasions, mark the completion of something. You know you've still got further to go. This pair have got the chuppah here, which is a temporary residence. It's representing their home, but it is not their home. It's the temporary version of it. So a little bit of fall, a little bit of stability in our fall coming in here, but it's just impermanent. So this card is saying, whatever you've been going through, whatever adventures you've had, whatever obstacles you overcome, whatever project you're doing, take a breather, have some fun, take time out, and then get ready to go again. Because there is a threshold here. It's like a portal opening up to step through to the next part of the journey. This is a state of temporary relief. So it's reminding you to take the time to celebrate. Phew, sorry, that was quite a lot for that one card, but it just happens to be the decan we're in right now, so I wanted to take the time to explain it a little. I have talked about this in my third Decan of Aries video, if you want to look it up. More about this card, the bringing together of Venus in Aries. So let's see, we have the Hanged Man, again reminding you to take some time out. So maybe that's what the cards are asking you to do at this time. We've got that Four of Wands and the Hanged Man, taking time. And I spared you all the shuffling, but it took a long time for this third card to come out. But my goodness, was it trying to work out the best version of what could show up for you today. And I think what this is saying is you're being given and gifted an opportunity to reflect here, to take time out of whatever you've been doing and start again, start afresh. I see here in this card a bridge, and it's almost like you're going to build some bridges here. Maybe some crosswords have been said, maybe situations have arisen that people weren't happy with. Maybe this is a time just to make peace, and just build some bridges. And the Fool is saying, as we step across this threshold in our third Decan of Aries, as the sun moves across the sky, where can we decide to do things differently? Where can we just let everything fall behind us and start again afresh? We may bring the skills with us that we already have, but here, whatever we're doing, can we do it more lightly? Can we lighten up? Can we be more carefree? Can we open our heart and expand ourselves and our vision and lift our heads a little? If you're enjoying the cards, I do ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference, and a great big shout out to those of you who've already done so. I really appreciate you, and do feel free to start talking in the comments, leave comments about what's been going on for you, how the cards are feeling to you today. I do appreciate you taking the time. I'd love to build this into more of a community. And if you're willing and able, I invite you now to close your eyes, and we're going to do a short meditation together. So the Hanged Man is saying, let's just take a journey inward for a moment. Whatever situations or challenges you've been facing, where can you just take a breather? Where can you turn it around? Turn your world around. If it's heavy, can you make it more light? If you've got too much going on in your head, can you bring things back down to earth? Can you ground yourself more? If you're feeling fearful, can you let go of some of that fear and move into more peace? What is it in your world that could do with a shift, a complete about turn? Hanged Man is saying, just witness this for a moment, just observe it, no judgment. Could you turn this around? The Four of Wands offering you a bit of stability here, just a temporary bit of respite from whatever's been going on to catch your breath. And it's also talking about uniting opposing forces, the Emperor and the Empress, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Can they come together, as uncomfortable as it might be? Where can you bring them together with love? Love within yourself. Love for yourself. Where can you find some joy in the present moment and choose to celebrate even a small milestone? Take that break, take a breath, and start to resolve whatever it is that needs you to cross that bridge, to build bridges. And the Four offers us a threshold to cross, like a portal, inviting us to step into a new territory, and invites us to find the Fool on the other side of this portal, the Fool ourselves, a lightness of being, a freedom, a joy. Nothing matters. Free as a bird. Can you feel the wings lift you? Can you soar above your current situation and see it from a higher perspective, with more radiant joy in your heart, more of a carefree attitude? Feel into the lightness of being that the Fool offers you at this time. Can you turn your world around to feel more of this? And in your own time, put a smile on your face and come back to the room and open your eyes. The cards today saying, about turn. What if you did that? What narrative can you flip? What story can you change? And what lightness can that bring? Look at the illumination around the head. The Four of Wands giving you this sense of a bit of space, a bit of time to just let go. Let things come together physically with other people, and find some harmonizing principle within that and something to celebrate and laugh at and have fun with. And the Fool card saying, step through to the next version of yourself and let that person be lighter and brighter. Set yourself free today. Have a wonderful day.